וכולם מקבלים עליהם, ומלכות שמיים. וכולם מקבלים עליהם, ומלכות שמיים. וכולם מקבלים עליהם, ומלכות שמיים. ומלכות שמיים. וכולם מקבלים עליהם.
Shalom Talmidim, Baruchim Habaim. Welcome students, it's time for Shi'ur Ivrit, our Hebrew class. This week we are studying Torah portion Tetzaveh. It means, and you shall command. Open your Search the Sidra workbook to lesson number 20. And let's begin as we usually do by reading the vocabulary words from the far right-hand column of the page. Remember, you're trying to read from the Hebrew characters, so as much as is possible, try to sound out the words on the right-hand side of the page in the Hebrew font before looking at the transliteration in the middle of the page. We don't have very many words this week, so let's begin. Ve'ata tetzaveh et bnei Yisrael vayikchu elecha shemen zayit zach katit lemaor leha'alot ner tamid. And the verse reads, And you shall command the sons of Israel, and they will take to you oil of olive, pure, pressed for the light, to go up, eternal light. We have an identical word in this week's Torah portion as last week's portion. If you look very carefully at the first word in line 4, vayikchu, you should remember this from last week. Vayikchu means, and they will take. Let's look at challenge teaching number 1. It says, the last portion took the root kuf chet to form tikhu, you will take. Which related word appears here? Now, since we're emphasizing roots so much in the book of Shemot, you should already know the answer to this. Ikhu, that's correct. Remember last week we spoke that tikhu and ikhu both come from the same root, kach, or kuf chet. What does it mean? Yikhu means they will take, and tikhu means you will take. Remember that we always add Hebrew letters to the beginning of roots or to the ends of roots to add changes in conjugation or in plural form or to add on pronouns. In this instance, both the yud in front of the root and the tet in front of the root show us that it's a future action. Tikhu, you will take. Yikhu, they will take. Let's skip down now to challenge teaching number 5. It says, find a word in this verse related to aliyah and baha'alotcha. Do you know what aliyah means? Aliyah means to go up. In Hebrew, it is spelled Ain Lamed Yud Hey, and it means to go up. This is the Hebrew word often used when people are going up to live in the land of Israel. We say we are making aliyah, going up. There is also a Hebrew Torah portion named Baha'alotcha. Baha'alotcha means in your going up. Baha'alotcha ends with a chaf sofit, and it means yours. In much the same way, in our fourth line, vayikchu elecha. Elecha means yours or to you. Anytime we have a chaf sofit at the end of a word, it means yours. So let's answer the question. Challenge teaching number 5. What word in this verse is related to aliyah and baha'alotcha? You have to look carefully, but you will find the related word. It is the second word from the bottom. It says, Leha'alot. Leha'alot means to go up. Let's learn now another prefix. Anytime a lamed is in front of a word, it means to or for. In this instance, leha'alot means to go up. Aliyah means going up. And baha'alotcha means in your going up. And so what is it that goes up? It is the ner tamid. Let's look at number 4. Number 4, challenge teaching, states ner means lamp or candle, and tamid means always or continual. Therefore, what is a ner tamid? A ner tamid is a continual light or the eternal light. You may be familiar with this word from your shul. Does your shul have a ner tamid hanging above the Torah scroll, above the Aron Kodesh? The ner tamid is the continual burning lamp that we find in our synagogues today. It is a representation of this one found in the original tabernacle. If you're not familiar with ner tamid, you're most likely familiar with ner shel Shabbat, the light of the Sabbath. Every Friday night when we light our Sabbath candles, we say the blessing over the ner shel Shabbat, the candle or the light of Sabbath. It's time to close our lesson for today. And so as we do, let's look at our Torah scroll on the left-hand side of the page. Let's find the very first sentence in the Torah portion, Tetzaveh, you shall command. Remember, it will follow a paragraph break, but it's not after the first, nor the second. If you look closely, you will find it at the very bottom of your page following the final paragraph break in the middle column. Follow along as I read the Hebrew, or read the Hebrew with me. Let's begin. Va'ata tetzaveh et bnei Yisrael, vayikhu elecha, shemen zait zach, katit lemaor, laha'alot ner tamid. Were you able to follow along? Yofi, great. Do you want to try it again? Od pa'am? All right. Od pa'am, one more time. Let's read together. Va'ata tetzaveh et bnei Yisrael, vayikhu elecha, shemen zait zach, katit lemaor, laha'alot ner tamid. Eze yofi! How great! You're doing excellent work. Your reading is really improving. Don't forget, do your homework, your shiurei bait, your lessons at home. Shavua tov, have a great week, and until we meet again, lehitrot.